Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll cover one interesting topic. Okay, how to host our website, static website, in AWS. Okay, using S3 bucket options, right? S3 simple storage object option, right? So what we will cover today, we will go in our AWS account. We will create one S3 bucket. In that bucket, we will upload our content. Okay, our website content, basic website content, and we will provide we will enable static website option. Then we will provide one URL which is auto generated. Okay, from there we will be accessing publicly. For that we have to provide some of the policies to access that content, right? So we will cover up. And what you may asking, okay, right? We have other options to host the website, like Amplify, right? We have Amplify, we have our own EC2 instance. We may use any other cloud provider. Why is recommended, or why is there an option you're saying that S3 buckets? S3 is a better option. Is AWS S3 services. The reason for that is, if your website is very static, very basic level, you have only the HTML contents, HTML content pages, you have something like CSS, right? CSS and some of the images which you want to display in your website. So this is a better option. The prices of the S3 storage is very minimal compared to all the service provider, okay, provided in that content. But here there is a limitations come over that. If your application is programming level, if maybe Node.js or JavaScript, any other, then you cannot use this option S3. This is only for storage uploading purpose. It is not for the recommended for the application, right? So for in that case, you have to move to either your own hosting EC2, or you can use Amplify. Just push your code in Amplify, then you can build your application using that. Either you can go with the other options provided from AWS or any other cloud provider. So in this topic, we will be basically sticking only to S3. Okay, so our agenda is clear, I guess. So before we moving to S3, so just I have some of this document just to show that what actually is like S3 service stands for. Okay, this is stand for Amazon Simple Storage Service, where it provide you all like storing capacities, right? If you see the structure here, this is S3 bucket where you can store the data. Okay, it will provide you the control access to the data. You can create the policy, you can limit the privilege, you can attach AM users, right? The complete policies like S3 policy, full access policy, you can restrict based on your requirements. And optimize cost with the storage class. It provides you 3-4 classes. Like you have the standard classes where you can upload your all the objects you can store there, and you can retrieve, upload. This is a standard class. Then you have your intelligent class. There you can based on your use case, if you're not using your files object, the files is known as object in S3. Okay, you have to don't get confused with my words that objects. Okay, so basically it's represented to any files. So when you have your files in your S3 bucket, if you're not using for like XYZ period, let's say for the 6 month, then if you're keeping an intelligent storage, right, AI, then automatically it will move to the archive level, like deep archive, glacier. Okay, glacier option. There is many options provided from there, which reduce your cost. The standard class is high. After that, if you're going for the lower classes, then the prices will be decreasing, right? And replicate data to another region here, like in our for example, we are S3 bucket, we are creating in a Mumbai region. We can create a replicate a data of the same S3 bucket to another region, like to keep it disaster recovery, or to keep multi-region deployment. This is a case available. And access from on-premise or PVC. So if you want to access outside of this, then you can access through URL, right? URL is created, an endpoint is created, it's provided that. Or within the VPC, you can just launch one EC2 instance, then you can assign roles, S3 roles, okay, and you can attach this bucket with that. So you can access from CLI also within the VPC. It's a protected and secure data. Yes, it is protected and secure data in the sense you can define your policies, right? In that you can mention that what's a privilege, put, get object, pull object, edit object, list object. There is all the options available, right? Gain visibility into your storage. You can have the GUI access as well as CLI access to know that what the storage is there, what the file is stored, and this all the content is coming to that. Like you can have all control, and you can have a GUI access also, right? You can have the dashboard. Storage management, as I mentioned that, to minimize the cost, you can go for the multiple option of storage. Life cycle, how is you can define the life cycle also, that for your bucket or for your object, for this defined period, please move to either for any storage class, glacier, deep glacier, or delete it. Okay, based on your use case, you can lock the object. Okay, you can prevent with the policies that it should not be accessed to anyone, it should be accessed, or it can be accessed to only definite person. This everything is possible. Replica, as I mentioned, that batch operation also is possible, right? If you want to upload like let's say 1,000 of your files at a time, so you can just do it using using any APIs. Okay, SDK, you can integrate with your application, then you can push it. Okay, these are the things available. Like if you're going for the pricing, right? If I go for the pricing, let's see what the services they are providing. We'll go to the terminal, right? If you click this link, you'll going for the Amazon websites. So what does website say is that, okay, if you are hosting simple website hosting, go for the Amazon Light Sale. This is also one option is there where they are providing like image type, and it's very reasonable. If you go, in our case, we are going with simple static website hosting. Okay, it's saying that use Amazon Simple Storage S3 services, right? So see, it's showing that this website does not contain server-side scripting. So whenever the scripting comes, you cannot use on this. Only the static pages with the CSS images or XYZ, you can use these services, right? Okay, this all the option is there. So you find this is done, this is done, this is done. Okay, the next thing, if you scroll down, okay, you'll be finding one more link, right? If you click here, so it will take you to the detail of this hosting, right? So it will provide you that what you have, how to host a static website using S3 buckets, right? A website endpoint is provided. You can keep logging traffic, set permission to the website through your policies. Okay, this all the details you can go and you can just have a review of this. This is official document from Amazon, so I'll not go deep into it just to minimize the time, so you can do it, right? If you click here, you will be to the pipe, right? You can, how you can do it, you can use S3 console, which we are using. You can use API, you can use SDK, you can use CLI. There is 4 or 5 options provided from AWS. Fine. So now what we will do it, we already covered this topic. Now let's go and we just create one bucket, S3 bucket. Okay, I'm into the console now. I'll click S3 bucket. The page is getting load. Okay, what we will do, we will just go and click here. We are in the global, right? Just click here, create bucket. You have to log in with your credential to the AWS account. If you don't know, you have to go into my channel and you have to search for the video, right? How to create free account with AWS, right? Just I will name that website. Let me just website. Just a second. Website demo, right? Inviting. Okay, I'll keep the default for now. I'll keep it block all the public access. Bucket versioning disable, I don't require. Encryption bucket key disable. Create bucket. Okay, the bucket is created. Where is created? Is created in AP South specific region, right? So I'll go just inside it. Fine. Now what you have to do, you have to go to the properties. Fine. If we scroll down, let's go. I don't need any type. Let it be default. Okay, this also let it be server access default. Okay. We want to convert this S3 bucket to static website hosting. So you have to come to down of this page. Let me show you once again. Just click on open your bucket. You go into the bucket, then click property. Then you come to the end of this page. You'll be seeing static website hosting. Click on this, right? Just click enable. So it's saying that use this bucket endpoint as a web address. When you create here, one URL will be generated, right? So what I will do it, I will just write index.html as my default page, right? Just I will save changes. Okay, so we already successfully changed. If you scroll down the below, you will get one URL, right? If you click on this URL, it's prompting me that, see, access denied. Okay, so what we will do it, first thing we will go and we will provide access there, permissions, right? So that it should be accessible anywhere to the public over the world. Just what you have to do it, you have to click on this block public access, right? This is the default setting. Just uncheck, right? Block all the way. Then it will prompt you that are you sure? Yes, I'm sure that make it public because I'm making my S3 bucket as website. Fine. This is done. Now what I have to do it, again you have to add the bucket policy. So you click on this edit, you are into the policy, right? If you scroll down here, fine, I have the bucket policy for here, right? But still you can follow my documents or else we can create it. It is not best practice just to tell you that copy and paste. I will show you how we have generated this. Okay, you see here, okay, this of the format is JSON. So if you're not aware of JSON also, no issue, we can go with the policy generator. Click on the policy generator. Click here, S3 bucket policy. We are creating S3 bucket policy, right? In the string, I will mention that star to all, right? Here, I will just keep here, create object, get object. Just you have to go, just I want to display my content on internet, right? So what I have to do, I have to mention get object. That's it. Fine. ARN. Where is my ARN? This is my bucket ARN. Just I'll copy here and I will paste here. So automatically it will generate one policy. If you click here, you see that this policy generated. What you have to do, just copy. Fine. Go here. You have to paste it. Okay. When you paste it here, you need to do it something, some additions, in the sense what you have to mention is that, okay, you just access my bucket, then all the content in the bucket, like how you have to go inside, take this star, right? That means the bucket all content you have to copy it. Just click here. Okay, you have to add this 2 steps. Let me see why it's prompting me. Product. Okay. Did you do any error? No, I haven't done any error. Just click here and save. Let me check the error. What error we are facing? It is saying that, okay, this is the error. What is that error? Okay, fine. Just I will mention here star. Does it solve my problem? Okay. So what we have to do it without deleting, just give this hashtag. Okay. Just mention that go into this bucket, then display all the content. Okay, through URL. So just what I will do it, I will save it here. Fine. I forgot to mention here too, right? Okay, I'll edit my. Okay, so now what happened? Bucket policy also is updated. Okay, now what we will do, we'll go back to our bucket, right? Buckets. Just I'll go inside my bucket. Then what I will do it, I will just upload one document, right? The basic document. Let me go add file. Okay, I'll go to desktop. Okay, just what I will do it, I will just add one index.html file. Okay, how do I created that? Using ChatGPT AI, right? Just write the prompt that create one index.html file with welcome to channel or as per your requirement. Just I will close here. So my one file is uploaded. The thing is that when you are into the bucket, you have to keep in the main root directory the HTML file, because in the properties we have mentioned that read HTML file, right? Where we are here, if you click here, I'll show you that. See, we have indicated that index document is index.html. Fine, this part is done. So what else? Objects, right? So we have the index.html file. So how do we access now? If you go here, you will be finding one URL. Fine, just click on this URL. Okay, see, welcome to my channel, Cloud Hosting for DevOps Knowledge and some real-time projects, right? So if you click this link, there is a one link which will take you to my channel where you can subscribe. Fine, this is the only one normal, like standard practice. Like I am just uploaded one of the HTML file, right? You may ask, this is only simple which can handle? No, it can handle a lot of files. So how that it happens, what I will do it, I will delete this. Fine, I will delete this object. Now what we will do it, we will upload, right? I'll go to the upload, I'll click the upload, then I'll go to the folder where I have all the contents, right? I'll just upload all the contents, or I can just take all it, select all, just press upload. So this 5 files been uploaded, but I need to add the folders also, right? So I'll click first folder. Does it providing me option to select all? No, it's not providing. So what I will do, first I will upload SSS, right? CSS, sorry, SSS I mentioned. Then I'll click image. Then I will just upload here. No, I missed out some point. JS, right? Fine. So what I have done, I have uploaded all related files of my website, static website, right? Is getting uploaded. So just wait for the few seconds. Let's all the objects which we call files to be uploaded in S3 bucket. Because my website is very huge, where you can find my website in the sense the content, I will just give you that also. If you go for the GitHub, right? If you go for the GitHub, see, this is the one. Okay, you just download all the contents from here. You can either poke it from here, or you can use a git clone command to download, or you can download it physically also. You come to this my repo, the repo is public. From here you can use all the content and you can upload it. Fine, it's taking time to upload, just we will wait few seconds. The objects are uploaded 100%. Okay, let me close. Okay, if you see here, all the content is there, right? I have all the files, is almost like 8 objects. Let me refresh this. What I have folders. Okay, I have the content of this HTML folder. Let me go and refresh this. Yes, see, my website is live, where it is accessible through URL, right, of what our S3 bucket URL. How do I say that? If you click in the properties, if you go down here, you'll be finding this is a website, right? If you click here, it start downloading. Fine. Okay, is this website is functional? Let's go and check. If you click about, yes, you are into this page. If you check portfolio, you are into the page. If you check services, you are into the page. If you check if you click on the contact us, yes, our static website is live, right? This part is done. So our static website is live. Now what we will do it, we will just go and we will check our S3, right? So what we have is dot S3 bucket, our domain, right? Whatever the content we have, it's coming live now. Fine. Okay, we have all the content. This is a way you can host your website. And if you go for the pricing, you may just find that, okay, whatever the pricing, S3 bucket pricing, S3 AWS pricing, right? If you go down, if you click the first one, okay, if you check down, you'll find the standard pricing, right? AWS is providing. If you're in the free tier, then it's free. There is a limitations for that. If you're excluding your free tier, okay, then the prices are applicable. See here, and they are providing all the details. It's getting load. Just wait for the few seconds. So it's given here, right? For your first 5 TB per month, it's cost only for you 0.23 per GB. Okay, the next 5 is if 0.02 per GB. Okay, and this is the IntelliJ tiering, which I was mentioning, that ultimately it will move based on a use case to S3 standard or S3 infrequent access or express zone or glacier, deep glacier. So these 5-6 options are there. Okay, this is a way you can just mention in your policy or in your in the permission properties, okay, where you can specify which kind of storage you want to use it, right? Fine. This code event, object log, frequent page, right? So hopefully this tutorial will be helpful for you. Okay, just you go, you can access, okay, you can see total number of object in your bucket. It will take time. Let me just take 1 day. Still is taking time to update. Anyways, management, okay, we can create life cycle rule that after this definited period, empty my bucket, okay, or move to another storage type. You can create access point. There is many options provided by AWS. Okay, and now one more points come up. Then you may say that I have to give this website demo .s3, right, to access anyone from a URL, like from the website. No, it's not this a final option. Then what you can do it, yes, you can go, if you have a domain, you can create one CNAME entry, okay, in your domain, just name like what you can say, website.awesome.com. There you can just create one subdomain, as just I mentioned which one. There you can add the endpoint of this bucket, right? The endpoint of this bucket. Okay, just add the entry. Then you can take one SSL certificate from CA, which is provided by AWS. They are providing the free SSL certificate, which we can configure on this S3 bucket hosting. So whenever you click your subdomain, the request comes to this bucket, and whatever the content is there in this website, it will be displayed to you. Okay, currently we don't have the domain with me, so I'm not doing that topic. You can just check any AI tool or the blogs how to achieve that if you require. Okay, so hopefully this tutorial is helpful for you. Don't forget to share, subscribe with your friends, and don't forget to delete your bucket. Okay, delete your bucket after your usage. How you can do it, just click here on the buckets, right? Just click on this, just delete here. Okay, if you paste here website demo, then this will be deleted. So first what is saying that the bucket is not empty, so you cannot delete. So let's click on the empty bucket configuration, right? Then you just saying that delete all the content in the bucket, that is object, empty the bucket first. Okay, the empty is done. So now delete this done. So now what we can do it, we can delete the complete bucket now. Fine, it's prompting me to write this same content here, just confirming that you are not doing accidentally. So we are saying we are doing intentionally, right? So I have deleted my S3 bucket. So would I be able to access now? I don't think so. We should be accessible. See, it's saying that the specified bucket does not exist, bucket name is not there, and URL what you're providing is not possible. It's saying that not found. Okay, this is a way to just not to get any costing from AWS. Please after your practicing, please delete your buckets. Okay, Thank you very much connecting with me. Hopefully we'll connect again with another topic, and don't forget to share, subscribe with your friends.